Hi folks, welcome to Entertainment. Right now I'm doing this on a mobile phone rather than a camera, so I hope it's okay guys. Right now we're going to be testing out this Nikon Nikkor 17 to 35 millimeter f2.8 AFS lens. It is faulty, okay? It has a fault, and the fault is that the motor squeals. It tends to squeal, and it squeals towards the infinity. Now, if I'm focusing on something, let's say I'm going to focus on a tape right there, it comes up nice. There's no issues about it. Let me go and focus something over there. You can hear that beep, can you? I think my bird is chirping with me. Okay, and again, there's no problem right there. Let me go and focus over here. I'm going to focus over there. Now, the thing is that if you try and focus on something, you hear that squeal? Now, what's happening is that I'm holding the focusing down. If I were to just go back and forth, can you see that nice and clear? If I were just to go back and forth, that's fine. But if I try to hold it past infinity, you hear that squeal? Now, when you start making the lens squeal, it acts up. It could stutter. It could go things like that could happen. That's normal because I'm forcing it to focus on something that it can't focus on. Now I tried to explain this the first time, but it didn't come clear. So obviously there's a problem with the language barrier, or that the person's just being awkward. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go outside. Now I also have to admit that I've noticed a stall. When you do that, when you're forcing it to squeal like that, when you're forcing it to go back and forth and holding it, the shutter button down, forcing it to squeal occasionally, it'll stall. It will just stall. I did that because I remember my last video where it stalled, and now I realize that it's doing that makes it stall, makes it stutter. So let's go outside. Let's go and see what we can do. Whew, I'm losing my breath here. All right, I don't know if I can catch any birds, but what I'm going to do is, the bird's right there. Okay, got them right there. That's focused right there. Breaking my neck here. All this for you guys, right? Now there's a couple seagulls up there. I know. Stop laughing. I won't put the video on. You keep laughing. There's a seagull up there on the chimney. You stop laughing. Okay, and there it is. It's stalled. Oh, now it's back again. You see? Now it just stalled. It just stalled for a second. And it was exactly what I was talking about. Right? Again, I'm taking pictures of this, and I'm taking pictures of that over there, and you probably can't see that. I don't know if you can. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And there's a seagull. But the thing is this is a wide-angle lens. This is not a super sharp. It's sharp, but it's not a lens for telephoto. This is not a telephoto lens. This is a wide-angle lens. So, do you see that? I just caught that seagull. There it is. Caught that seagull flying. Let me zoom in on that. Zoom on. Look at that. You see it? See it? So, is this a lens faulty? Yes, it is. Is it has a squeal? Yes, it does. Does it occasionally stall if you act like a dick and you force it to squeal? Yeah, it will. Okay? But if you're going to use this lens, kind of like you would use your mother's car, or your grandpa's car. If you're going to use it nicely, it'll be fine. But if you're a paparazzi and you're slamming it up against things and you're a little bit rough-handed or you're a little bit rough, this lens is not for you. And I prefer you not to buy this lens. Prefer you to buy a new one and ruin somebody else's life. Not mine. No, I'm sorry. I don't want you to ruin anybody's life. But if you need something that's going to work perfect, then you should buy new. It's a 1,000-pound lens. There's quite a lot of companies out there. Grazer Westminster is one really fine company. They have the best of equipment, and they also will give you a long guarantee as well. So There you go. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves.